It's the building that was opened the year the franchise became known as the Titans. Welcome to Nissan Stadium in Nashville, Tennessee. Ball is teed up. Chris Boswell to do the honors. And we're off and running from Nissan Stadium. Fielded at the 7. He's stopped on the return at the 27. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
12-47.
2nd and 3 now. Dropping back to throw. Oh, he nearly starts the game off with a...
Well, you wasn't even supposed to get to that.
Good defensive play, though, regardless.
You was nowhere near in the vicinity.
Hey, Kate, you feeling lucky?
The fuck?
Well, the quarterback is, because he just dodged a major turnover. That was an easy pick that was simply dropped.
Nigga was nowhere near that fucking circle where the ball was placed.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got 3rd down. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. 16 yards on the play. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
That right there, that will make the coaches happy. He didn't just get the 1st down, but got a healthy chunk of bonus yards afterwards.
1st and 10 from a yard shy of midfield.
Nah, damn.
They don't get this snapped in time. This is going to back them up. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. So they should be a little prompter in snapping this, you'd hope, Brock, after that delay of game. Man in motion, out of the slot. Play action on 1st down.
This nigga just bumped the shit out my running back. God damn.
Hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it 2nd down.
You know, DB, I'm going to note that in the back of my head. That was a heck of a break. Knocks the ball away. DBs like that, they tend to, once they get one hand on the ball, have a pretty good beat on you and can get 2 hands on it the next time.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down. They'll run here from the gun. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Got him 5 yards back, and that's going to bring up 3rd and 10.
That run's not going to turn many heads, but at the end of the year, I promise you, if you average over 5 yards a run, you can be a Pro Bowler.
And the Steelers go in nickel, 3rd down. Throwing now from the gun.
Damn. He just took the shit out my quarterback.
And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down. Here comes the Titans punting unit.
That's right.
And this will put an end to the drive after it stalled out.
I think I messed up.
Only needed once last week in the win, and he matches that total here. And oh, just a hair too much on that kick. The punt lands in the end zone. This one's coming out to the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Throwing off the play fake here. He fires one deep down the middle.
I forgot you got that name.
He's all the way home. Touchdown.
You won't get that again, though.
The Steelers don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Tyreek Hill the touchdown.
You won't get that again.
Point after up and good from Boswell. And the Steelers will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Has this at the 6. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing.
Oh, shit.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Sometimes I wish everybody could feel what that feels like. When you're a QB and you just feel the air in the pocket getting sucked out and you know there's no escape, it can be just one heck of a deflating feeling. Not for that defense who puts a sack on the board.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He keeps those feet in and makes the catch.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. They'll try and throw it here. Rolling left, buying some time. It's on the turf, the ball's out, he lost it. And this is going to be a turnover. The defense
Took me out of my down animation. That's crazy.
Wow, oh wow. He sent his offense out twice now, and both times they fumbled it away. I'm not sure who's more aggravated, the dudes down there or the dude next to me up here.
Well, I'm aggravated, but I know the guy on the field wants to put the offense in the doghouse, like all of them right now. This can't happen in the NFL, Kate. And a lot of guys out there, they got to be looking to one another, hold each other accountable to hold on to the ball.
No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Staying with Walker. Juke the defender. And he gets into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get another 6 to make this a 13-0 game. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Boswell gets that point after to go. And the Steelers drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Now Boswell on to send this away. Starting from the 5. Big lick from the coverage team there. That's going to stop the return before it can get to the 30. They're out and set. 1st and 10. Blown back gets the handoff. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Justin Reed with the tackle. Only gets a yard there to make it 2nd and 9.
That shit looks so glitchy just now.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
Damn, P.I.?
And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Peyton Wilson. And he's stopped. Now we'll wait to hear what this flag is all about.
You a menace with that shit. Man. Still a menace for doing that.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Throwing now on 1st down. And oh, someone stepped in.
Yeah, like that's definitely not supposed to happen.
And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown.
That's fucking fake.
Another score here in this 1st quarter, Brock, as they continue dominating.
Yeah, corner ass.
You know
You
what I love?
missed?
This defense is seizing on a sputtering
What the
opponent,
fuck?
and they're actively trying not just to defend the lead, but to add to it.
Niggas gonna underthrow my receiver like that, like I ain't leading that shit outside.
They'll probably still mentally kicking himself after
He is
that
a
missed
rookie.
point after. He can take a little frustration out here as he kicks this away. Here's a return from the 7. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Back to the air, following the pick 6. He finds Tigga Conquo for the grab. And that's good yardage for the new set of downs.
So I was gonna say, go ahead, keep your stick in them. Got Tank and Bruce on. Go ahead.
Driving that defense backwards.
To throw it on 1st down. Chased out to his right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. That's exactly what the secondary did.
But I'm going to have to cover 3 now. He didn't throw the ball. Hello?
He's descended upon quickly and dropped.
No, it wasn't, bro.
Patrick Queen arranging in for the tackle.
All right.
Only a yard from that time.
No, it wasn't, bro. No, it wasn't, bro. He was not even that close to that nigga, bro.
That's a good thing. But too many plays like that,
the wrong play.
it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
3rd and long for him here. Defender
Man, get big, A.T. Perry. Come on, bro.
Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And that brings up 4th and long.
Fuck you, 6'5", boy.
Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And his job's done, and it is a job well done. That punt fights deep into enemy territory, out of bounds at the 7.
Not if less power or not. You got the one.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Throwing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, you got bailed. All right, bro. You know that's supposed to be a pick 6, bro. Come on now.
Well covered on that.
You can do some dumbass shit.
For him to sneak that throw in.
What the fuck is this game, bro?
So after the incompletion, here comes the second down call.
All right. Oh, that's the wrong person. That's wrong. He's supposed to be a superstar because he didn't drop that fucking pick last game.
Throwing from the gun. He's going deep this time. And that's incomplete, and he's happy to have that one fall.
No, that's another speed.
The alternative looked like it was going to be picked there.
That's somebody they're going to look.
I don't got the jersey no more. 99 now.
Just disappeared between when
I get plus 2 speed.
And when he actually made it down the field.
What you mean? I get plus 2 speed.
Here he is on 3rd and long. He's trying another one deep. He's got it deep downfield. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh.
I see how I got to play you the whole game. All right. I'm about to run in the rest of this game. I wouldn't even give a fuck. I guarantee you won't see another zone.
Going after up and good from Boswell.
We about to see, man, the rest of this game. And let's see you break that shit.
Now Boswell on to send this away. And this one bounces into the end zone, and it'll be a touchback out to the 20.
And don't be surprised when he gets jammed.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to the air here. Escapes the pocket. And he wisely avoids contact, sliding down there. That played good enough for a first. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. It's an early runaway. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break.
I think I took that play on my playbook by accident.
We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10.
Move.
Back to throw now. He's on the move. The ball's out. The ball's out. He lost it. And they scoop it up. They can still run with it. Ooh, so close to a big play defensively there, Brock. But now these guys got to stay out there. They were unable to bring in the fumble. They just forced.
I'm surprised you recover and turn that fast for real. It didn't look like you turned that fast. I'm not gonna lie.
You get that ball out the first time, I guarantee you, I promise you, those guys are thinking they'll get it the next.
And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. That one ends up a gain of 6. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it, save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
Has him on the quick hitter.
Yeah, but I had no time.
Midfield and down into enemy territory.
That is the epitome
no, you're talking about the fade route.
Kind of completion right there on 1st down.
I had no time for that shit.
The entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. With 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
The fuck is he getting through for free, though?
Kate, it's amazing how fast these guys are on the field and how fast your fortunes can turn. 2nd and short run, you're feeling good about yourself. But with a negative play, well, now comes a critical 3rd down.
Extra man in the secondary for the Steelers. 3rd down coming up. They're throwing it. Buys time, rolling right. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
4th down, they'll throw for it. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. What a play to beat the defense on 4th down. It's 23 yards and a first.
I love those moments of truth. We get to see exactly how they handle it when all the pressure of the drive's right on them. Turns out, handled it pretty darn well, and now they'll keep pushing on.
Got.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Tennessee! The Titans fighting back and shaving 6 off that lead. York tacks on that extra point. And the Titans still have a lot of work to do, Brock. It's a 20-point difference now. Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone.
One more upgrade for Isaiah Dunn to get some good abilities.
First and 10 now from the 30.
Oh shit, man. Switch for the D-line.
No luck on the connection. It's incomplete.
You hear defensive coaches preach this all the time about not giving up the big play. Keep everything in front of you. They're going to need to stay vigilant because he's definitely a receiver who can take the lid off of a defense.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Finds a man right side.
Who's that?
And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
Drafted him this season?
Nets him the first.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's going deep. He's got it inside the 10. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers making this
ran a fade route. He shouldn't even be getting to the outside anyways. That's crazy because that shit is everybody outside.
Now Boswell on to send this away. Return coming from the 6. And he gets him into a good spot. Just a yard or two shy of the
I ain't think he's gonna miss that tackle for real. Shit, kickers could hit.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it. 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield.
You said what?
And they sent it straight ahead, but the front
no, what you said about Boswell.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Another carry for him.
I didn't think he's going to get shredded like that. Damn.
Stopped by Alex Highsmith. Stuck to the ground, but nothing gained that time, and it brings up 3rd and 7.
I know these DNs
should have kept going outside. I could have been on for the races
many
too.
times equals a bigger payday, but doing the dirty work, playing the run well, that's what the best of the ends do in this league.
To the air, 3rd and long. And nothing doing on that run. Defenders bottle it up quickly.
Can I go for this?
That's a really good job by the defense right there. Doing something I hear all the time in coaches' meetings. I want to keep that quarterback in the box. I want to put a fence around him. Don't want to let him get out and make a big play, breaking the pocket.
4th down and
I'll
on
make it the
comes
bounce.
the
I'll
punt
let you
team,
want to
and
turn
the
it.
kicks away.
Bitch.
And a big return to stop him cold. 65 yards on the punt there. And the Steelers will take over possession. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First play of the drive. Here's Walker.
Let's force him back. All right, big. Nope, Quentin Williams.
Up on that play by big Quentin Williams. They'll come to the line here. 2nd and 9. He's gonna throw this one.
Damn, he got cooked.
Finds
Bitch.
his man over the middle. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The Steelers working here.
So he was facing charges with a fatal car accident. Yeah, that's what it was. I wonder if he took his own life because of that shit.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
I forgot to fix my depth chart. Okay.
Hill comes in motion left. Pass
You're supposed
play
to be
on
playing
1st
D.
and 10.
I think you're not supposed to be playing on the
He
front.
puts some juice
That's a
on a
pick.
deep throw. Down.
Thank you.
Wow, his first real mistake. That's intercepted.
Dane Belton.
And the Titans take over on his 5th interception of the season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides
Ain't
of the
he
ball.
not slow?
You watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that
Say
down,
right there, supposed to be a power back.
Six. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
2nd and 3 now.
He's a power back with 92 speed.
They give it to him again. He finds space in
You lucky I'm on conservative.
and he's going to get it down to the 18-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the
Ran
Titans
his
will
ass
first
over.
down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great block in the spring of guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his
That would have
wheels.
worked. That would have worked too. Cause that safety was blocked back there. You saw him, right?
Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
I saw that safety crash down. He got blocked by the
All right, here we
lineman
go. Second
immediately.
down. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. Forced out to his right. He finds his running back.
He got a bounce down.
Timeout taken by the offense. Their second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
It's what these quarterbacks are having to do more often now.
I don't remember who gets the ball back for
Show
real.
off a little mobility. Get outside the pocket
I think
and
you
find
do.
that open man.
They'll throw on 3rd and long.
That's some bullshit.
And this one doesn't go far.
It's plays like that, Kate, right, wrong, where I sit and judge a defense. I judge the awareness. I judge how well that coordinator's got him equipped to see what's going on the field, and not just see it, but attack it. And they devoured that screen game on 3rd down.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break. Only 2 seconds left in the half, so on comes the field goal unit. From the left hash, about 31 yards out. Groupie sends it through. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Maybe you get the ball right.
Stonehouse now to kick this one away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable. and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
This is Walker on second. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 9 yards. And that's a Steelers first down.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Give him 9 yards. He almost moved the chains there. It's going to be 2nd and 1. They'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
On 3rd down, Walker. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw.
I want to see what bumping on. What? That's the 2nd time, bro. I should have went the other way for 6.
Quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot.
Whoa, what the fuck did I just do?
Quarterback a chance.
Here's 2nd and 7. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Shoot me, Lotto. He's right on his back.
Last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Boy.
Pass play now.
Ah, where is you going?
Along the sideline, just
That nigga turn around.
And they say catch. Great play. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with first
Not even checking nobody.
From the red zone now. Almost had 6, but can't find
I thought you fumbled for real.
Thought he had a touchdown there. It's 2nd and goal. It's Walker on the option. And he gets them a little closer to the end zone, down to the 6. Only a yard on the pickup. That leaves him with 3rd and goal at the 6.
Well, you're getting a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical 3rd down call.
Buckle up. It's 3rd and goal.
Oh, you got it. Oh, it wasn't going to be in bounds anyways if he caught it. Never mind.
Well, that was all about the eyes. You've got to read the quarterback's eyes as a defender and make sure you know where that throw is going. And when it does, you got to react and knock it away. That is well done. Well, that's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. They'll bottle him up as
I
he
think
gets
that
the
whole
return
soon
to
I
the
would have
30.
been gone.
Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Let's see.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's on the move. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
What you double team my nigga for though? Yes, you
Now
did.
throw out of the gun. A lot of players are
Huh?
and it is intercepted.
But why he just...
Steelers are gonna have
Alright,
it
bro.
after his second
They just
interception
blessing
of the
you, I
season.
see. They blessing you, I see. Nah, bro.
From a
You wasn't
yard
supposed to get
shy of
that.
midfield.
You wasn't supposed to get that. I threw it straight to my receiver on the lead pass, and he just threw it behind him. For you.
They'll come out throwing. Short pass brought in. Pickup of 12 on that play. And he'll bring up a Pittsburgh first down.
Look at this throwing behind receivers now all of a sudden.
For him at the 38. To the air now on 1st and 10.
Thank you, Woods.
Yet another interception.
Sucks that he's slow, though.
Take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for him.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked our guy off, fine. We'll answer right away. See how you follow that up.
On 1st down, they'll run. And they bring him down after he ran through.
Attack automation is crazy, though.
It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
So you sure about that?
Back-to-back carries here. And he made a bid for midfield there.
That's why I asked you if you're sure about that.
They get 6 and a 1st down as well.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet.
You really made things easier for me with the counter.
That's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
Going to the ground again on 1st. And they try to power it forward, but only a couple of yards there.
I took a couple yards.
Pretty good stop on 1st down. This defense now gets a chance to dictate, and that's what all the great defenses want to do, Kate. They want to dictate it on their terms and not just be reacting to what the offense is always doing.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Changing things up. They're going to throw now.
Whoa. What the fuck is my left guard doing?
Pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
All right, he's got a pick. He's now got a sack. I know we don't have hat tricks like hockey or soccer, but if he can recover a fumble before the game ends, why don't we invent a new stat and consider a defensive hat trick or something like it?
I've ran this play in forever.
Gotta figure out this 3rd down here. Off the play fake, he'll throw. He sends this one to the end zone. And they really went for it on 3rd down, didn't they? But the heave falls incomplete. Now they're facing 4th down.
Well, that's not the uniform you want to see almost bringing it in. They are so fortunate to have another shot down here after the near pick.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. They're going for this. Getting out to his left.
I wasn't even going. No, I wasn't.
And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was
It's just game ass for that, bro. And I was running sideways, so how the fuck am I going forward past the line of scrimmage?
From the short list of plays you expect to work every time. If
that shit made no sense now.
I think it's got to be reevaluated. Something wasn't working on it.
That really supposed to be a counter?
And he gets taken down immediately right at the line
Oh,
of
the read option. No, see.
2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. This one's taken in by Hill. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Running back sent in motion.
You got tanks, baby.
Looking to throw on 3rd and 2.
That's a big. Why is he swatting that?
Redirects that deep shot. Nicely done. Incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going.
That shit gay. They should not be swatting that. They should be picking that. That's an easy play.
Facing 4th down, the Steelers opting for the field goal. Chris Boswell out to do the honors. It's a deep shot for him from that left hand.
Oh, I thought you missed.
And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And the lead continues to grow and grow. Now Boswell on to send this away. He'll begin his return from the 11. And this will give them decent field position. The return gets out to the 30. First and 10 now from the 30. Throwing it to start this drive. Look, pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. Another try following the sack. Flush down out to his left. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You know, that's a situation. May have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gets him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4. Quick pass, right side, complete. And he'll be out of bounds at his own 45. Give him 9 on that play, and it's enough for the first.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
To throw it on 1st down. On the move, headed right. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down.
You know, these are the type of plays that really
Like 81, 82 speed or some shit right there.
to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
Escapes out to the left. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
That's incomplete left side.
I think
That was a good switch there.
phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. They go play action here. Throwing deep for the end zone. Oh, no touchdown.
Why is my nigga underthrowing shit, though? I don't get it.
And the Steelers get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway. Okay, one thing I learned from the late, great Mike Leach is, yeah, the system was called air raid, but it wasn't just attacking downfield. His philosophy, and it played out right there, is you have to attack every inch of the field, both vertically and horizontally, without routes or in routes just like that.
You so lucky, bro.
And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone.
How the fuck he get that off? He was already being tackled before he threw it.
About closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who
I didn't even blitz
quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Looking touchdown, but can't connect. That throw doesn't lead to 6. So they're left facing 3rd and long. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. The throw is caught. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow. Get another shot across the bow of a ship that's already sinking here, Kate. He could have made that field goal. Heck, he could have turned around and kicked it directly at his coach because it feels like they've got this one in hand.
Has this at the 6. And this drive will start inside the 25. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Caught for big yards on the right side.
So you thought you had one, did you? That's why I gotta make you guard 3 people. You're going to take one, though.
22 on that one. And the Titans will have a 1st down.
And they said, which one you going to go after?
The drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers' side of the field. 1st down play, nets him 5. It's going to be 2nd and 5.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
I should have been through that bitch.
He's going to keep it this time. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line.
Well, the QB made something happen and got some yardage.
I'm missing some plays when I played, but I just realized that.
To avoid a hit. The only negative at all is he couldn't quite get the 1st down.
Complete beyond the marker. And he touched him down as he finds enough to pick up the 1st.
That's what we call situational football. You spend all week working on your nickel passing game package to take advantage of 3rd downs just like that.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Oh, come on, man. There you go.
They're going play action.
Whoa, look at these 2 fat-ass guards ain't blocking nobody.
And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
There is no question this defense has risen to the occasion of prime time tonight. There's also no question that this is a window into the kind of beating quarterbacks can take when you can't protect him. He's going to have to use all week to get his body right to hopefully hit the field next week.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down.
That was a tie.
The defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Now he'll throw off the play fake. Cover man is there, and he harmlessly knocks it away. Incomplete.
I know a DB in the stat sheet loves to see INT and not PBU, but as soon as he realized a pick wasn't possible,
Who the fuck was that talking about?
Knocks it away.
That did not sound like me. You sound quiet as hell.
Taking a big shot for the end zone. And he's got it, so they'll pull a little ways back with a touchdown. The Titans putting up points in a game decided. York now for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Titans still trail by a lot. It's a 26-point differential. Well, don't look up at the clock, everybody. That is certainly not their friend as they get set to try an onside kick.
Yeah.
And this is recovered by the Steeler hands team.
Yeah, you should have seen what happened to Bryce on this shit one day. That nigga fumbled twice on an onside kick, bro. No, he almost did. He almost lost our game when he Hail Mary because of that shit. Bryce will tell you what happened. That shit.
Out there on first down.
That shit was so funny to watch, though.
Twice in last week's win, and he gets this.
He even posted it. He wasn't. I don't think he was in the league when he posted it back then.
We're bringing things out to the 20-yard line.
Because he was, let's see. He was, I think it was up like 17 or 20. I think it was 17. And it was like 3 minutes left. Dude made a fumble on the onside kick twice after scoring on one play touchdowns. Dude just needed to score to win.
Alone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Now we get a timeout taken by the Titans. That's their first. Throwing from the gun here. A bit of desperation on this deep shot.
Yeah, okay, bro. That shit's dumb.
And the Steelers take possession as he makes his fourth interception of our season.
Oh, coaches just love that effort right there. Instantly, as he made the pick, everybody was looking for a block. And
I think it's the wrong person anyways.
And I know it pales in comparison to giving up the turnover, but how about the effort on the other side to track him down and stop a potential pick six? I think everybody deserves a little credit on the field for that effort.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT.
Why the fuck he threw a red ball?
On the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. And it's going to be 2nd down.
I should have ran this play in so long.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one's caught along the left sideline. They get 35 out of that one. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. This one's a little touch pass forward to his man coming across. And he'll go out of bounds close to the 35-yard line. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. From the 36. Escapes the pocket. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. Tennessee calling its 2nd timeout now. Still one more in their pocket to use. They've got 1st down from the 31. Off the play fake, he's going to throw. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
When you watch the combine, you'll watch guys try to make this throw. And without chemistry, it's so hard to execute. That was picture perfect. That's a QB and receiver on the same page because that route, that deep out to the field, that takes just a different level of connectedness.
From the red zone now. Buys time, rolling right. And that one hits the ground incomplete. A single second left now on the clock.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
They kick the running back in motion. One final shot here. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. So the Steelers come in and take this on the road.
Yeah.
And with the start they had in